Brendan, there's in this at the start. I know there's in this. There's not a no nudity button. This is fine if it's part of a cutscene on Twitch. I don't have to like be a Puritan out here blocking every boob. That's not how that works. If a video game has boob, then it's fine to show a little boob. I just can't like, the point is like you can't go looking and seeking for boob. You can't go around looking at boob, seeking boob, enjoying only boob. If it's boob coincidental, it's fine. If it's boob incidental, it's not fine. Them are the rules. Boob coincidental is fine. Boob incidental is not fine. If you go and have yourself a boob incident on purpose, if there is on purpose boob, then you're in trouble. If there is boob as a consequence, then you're fine. What is this outfit? What? Oh, fuck yeah. We're gonna go, what is it, Wild Burger Hospital? Is that where they take people who have too many Buffalo Wild Wings? They got the Wild Burger. They do, they got a Wild Burger at the Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings finally has a sponsored hospital. That's so cool.
I'm going to the Wild Burger Hospital in hopes of finding some answers about this strange...
Why does I'm going to the Wild Burger Hospital sound like something one of those AI TikToks would say? I'm going to the Wild Burger Hospital, and I've got to have that Skibbity Rizzler, Ohio. Like, it sounds like an addition to one of those TikTok awful AI videos with the AI voice. She got so many belts that a Digimon would be embarrassed. What game is this? Tormented Souls. They tubed me with the worm. How did boob look away? It doesn't break TOS. It's boob that happened and I can't make it go away. They put me in the goo tube. Out here with my boob. On purpose boob is bad. Coincidental boob is fine. It's whatever. Why was I connected to the respirator? They were putting goo. They were pumping the goo directly in your body. Are we gonna look at it? Is it gonna be an eye hole? It's an eye hole. Oh! They got the full eye hole on display. They took the whole thing, and they took it clean too, like scooped out like an ice cream. Like, yeah. Costume A, costume B. What does costume B look like? This is a better one, right? I think this is a better costume, right? Because like, this one has so much going on. Like, it's got so much going on. Alpha B, definitely better. See, I have a problem though, is I like designs like this where there's too much going on. Sometimes, like, this is obviously a lot better, IMO. Just like in general, right? But the dress though? Something about this, there's too much going on. And I kind of like it. How's the rotate? There's not, you know, for a Silent Hill and Resident Evil inspired video game, you don't even have a static rotate. This is so disappointing. When I rotate my character, I should just stand in place and then rotate around. Ridiculous. Is a man not entitled to the sways of his babe? No, says the man in the no. Oh, you want me to open it? Are you serious? You want me to Oh, too big. Oh, too big. It's too large. It's too huge. One second. Let me, good one. It can be modified. Now it work? Fog. Now I'm allowed out of the bathroom. They took me out of there. Don't worry, I have a lighter. Don't worry, I'm gonna be smoking big doinks later out the fucking horror bong. I'm gonna be hitting those huge blunts on the horror bong. Gonna be doing some fat, scary weed. Taking so much fucking salvia that I don't need to think anymore. I just exist. Plump and full of salvia smoke. I can't see anything anymore. I can only see the folded worlds. Breastfeeding. Whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa! Okay, you can D-pad a little bit. Oh, you can rotate in place if you hold it on the D-pad. Rotate. Original joke, do not steal. Am I about to meet my first creature? I like the gas mask statue, good bit. Somebody had that shit commissioned. All right, I'm gonna need a scary statue, stat. Let's go to the body pit. No body pit? All right. Listen, I'm gonna need to commission a statue from you. It's going to have a gas mask on it, and it's going to be very scary indeed. You're gonna be mightily afraid about it. A lot of people are gonna be very afraid. Me personally, not even afraid. What is this guy gonna do? Claw at me? Grandpa forgot again. Get him his big pill. Sorry, Grandpa, I have the horse syringe, and I'm not afraid to use it either. Is he gonna say, do not worry, my child, I have faith?
My child.
God, fuck off. Fuck off. I knew it. I knew it. Don't worry. My faith protects me. And then he gets shot and he's fine. And then he pulls out a Bible out of his vest and he's like, oh my God, the Bible blocked the bullet. I'm so fucking sorry, Father. I'm so sorry that it's come to this, Father. I'm so sorry that it's come to this, Father, but we all have times where we have to do things, Father. Things that we don't want to do, Father. If that's okay, Father, you're gonna be okay. Just close your eyes and count to 3. Okay? Shoot him? I don't want to waste the bullet. Bop him. What if I just bop him? It'd be really great if I could bop him and then he just Gmod ragdolled onto the ground. Just can I get a little sippy? Just a little health sip? Just a little health? Just a little health for me? Just a little drinky? No, that's fine too. I'm cool with that. Is that a picture of a nurse standing next to a patient? That's chat watching over me. Not with a kind eye, though, because Chad is putting so much rat poison in my daily meals. I'm not going to say that I have a death warrant or anything, but I'm going to say if I find myself in an abandoned hospital with a bunch of medicine lying everywhere, there is a chance I may want to mix potions, all right? I don't even care if the medicine is expired. I'm going to be Googling what it does, but there is a larger than 0% chance that I'm going to be making different kinds of pill potions just to see what happens. And at the end of the day, it won't matter. All that's going to happen is I'm going to get like a prolapse. Avoided, idiot. Avoided you. I avoided you. You can come and try to get me, you silly son of a bitch, but I'm not letting you slather your hot, wet blood all over me. Maybe I am. Fuck. Oops. Sorry, wrong way. You missed me. What did I say? You could try to come and get me, but I'm not letting you slather your hot, wet blood all over my body. It's fucked up. I'm not letting it happen, dude. Not on my fucking watch. Not in my fucking day. I'm not a fan of ink ribbons. I do not like them, Brendan. Why are you saying that with the energy of like Sam I Am? I do not like ink ribbons and ham. I do not like them, Sam I Am. I do not like them on a boat. I do not like them on a plane. I do not like them on a train. I do not like those ink ribbons. I do not like them. Bib Squibbins. Xbox Live. Your mother is so rotund and round that she... Xbox Live! I remember that. You remember that? I remember that. Good times. Wild thought that I had today. I was on Reddit the other day, and somebody was in like the Gen Z subreddit talking about how like Gen Z is very like aloof and edgy and like heartless. And it's like, man, that generation, like, I feel like everybody's acting heartless and like really aloof and fucked up. And I'm like, everybody acted that way in that age. What are you talking about? Redditor moment. But I was reading this because this person was like, man, it's so weird how Gen Z as an entire generation is just so heartless and so like cruel. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're in their like late teens and 20s. Like I was a kind of a piece of shit in my 20s, and then I got better. I think most people go through a period of being a piece of shit. It's just longer for some people. Everyone has their symbiote era. Yeah, everybody be taking 15 grams of symbiote kush, putting that shit in the bubbler until you can't feel nothing no more. If you have ever been excited, right, about buying an appliance in any way, shape, or form, like a toaster, and if you've ever been excited about like getting socks, then you're a grown-up. Let's say this, if you're ever excited about socks, you're a grown-up. That's it. That's gotta be the call, right? Is that a good one? We're trying to like figure out what the one thing is. We're just gonna weigh our main character here real quick. Let me 379 pounds. How? A belly full of stone. There's not even flesh under her. She's just made of concrete. She's just a sopping wet sack of concrete. And that's very rude. Why? She's just a sopping wet sack of concrete. I'm not calling her fat. I'm saying this character is fat. She just be eating concrete all day. It's fucked up that you thought that I was talking about her weight in a mean way. I was just saying she eating a lot of rocks. She's dense. How much nog have you had, Brendan? Eggnog? 0. I'm not an egghead or eggnog head. Right? I'm just not. I'm not a nog head. I never get a lot of eggnog. I mean, I love nog from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, but I don't like eggnog, right? I don't know. Eggnog's just too much for me. It's too sweet. There's too many calories in there. It's just it's too much, dude. Eggnog is too much. Eggnog ain't bad, but it's just way too much. 'Tis the season though. Yeah, but I'm not, listen, I gotta make a stand. I gotta make a choice. Either I get to eat unlimited fruit gummy or I drink one little glass of eggnog. I'm gonna take unlimited fruit gummy. I'm sorry. End of the fucking day, I'm taking unlimited fruit gummy. Like, that's just dubious be the way that it be. I want it, so I take it. Well, that's goofy as all hell. Do it. Go into the mirror dimension. Nothing has ever bad happened. Nothing bad has ever happened to anybody who's gone into a mirror. Nothing bad has ever happened to somebody who's walked into a mirror. Ever. Nothing bad has ever happened to somebody who's walked into a mirror before. Ever. In my hole, I see that place. Silent Hill. Oh shit, Floor Fiend. First I get some morphine. Now I gotta fight the Floor Fiend. Okay. I take the drugs, and then I hit the guy. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, the baby. Need the baby heart. And that give the real heart to the lady. I understand it. Baby. Feed me combination locks. When am I gonna meet combination lock Jimmy? Feed me combination locks. I'm so hungry. Were you a big baby, Brendan? No, I was a normal sized baby. I was really small actually because I was a preemie. I was a premature baby. I was born during a great flood. And they had to fly me from the hospital all the way to a different hospital that had power and wasn't flooding. So I was a baby that was born a little early, a little baby early. Yeah, they put me in the baby tube. I had to stay in the incubator for a little while. We love the baby oven. That's where I was born. Brendan was born in the contraption. You merely adopted it. They did put me in the contraption for quite a long time. I don't know how long I was in the contraption, but I do know for a fact that I was in some kind of contraption. You think that you're cool because you got to go into the mechanism for a little bit? I was baby in the mechanism. Doctor almost put me in the air fryer. Almost saved y'all. Should I put this baby in the air fryer? No. Put him in the baby life-saving oven. A lot better for he. So you're telling me I won't put the baby in the air fryer. Okay, fair. I won't put the baby in the air fryer. That sounds fair, fryer. I never got in the mechanism. Oh, look at you, healthy baby. Never got to be in the mechanism. This is so heartbreaking. Don't worry. I'm sending 40 pounds of death and kill disease to your home. They're gonna put you in the iron lung. You're gonna be in that movie with Markiplier. Give me that butcher's knife. Give me that big can of chili. Oh my God, they got a big can of Mama Susan's ravioli up there. I want some of that, give me that, I want that. Now, hand it over, now. Charred remains. Are these human bones? What the hell is going on here? Come on, dude, it should, Shaving a haircut should work. What about this? Well, what about this golden oldie? What about Through the Fire and the Flames? Okay, didn't work, damn it. What's the... There we go. I was going too fast, I bet. My boy ain't got no rhythm. They're not even like a can of soup for me. This is bullshit. I want soup. Why do they hide the soup from me? Do they know I'm a soup fiend? Kicked out of 15 county buffets for drinking all of the soup every time they bring it out? I just take the whole tray with me. All right, Father, tell me about your soup.
Oh my, what is this doing in my soup? Get rid of this thing, would you?
Did he find a bolt in his soup? Waiter, there's a bolt in my soup. Ah, I see. Yeah. A bolt in your soup. Well, our chef is also a mechanic, so he must have gotten confused. He thought your soup was a car. What are you doing? I'm buying a car. Where are you buying a car? The soup store? What do you mean? But what if you could buy a car at the soup store? Would you buy a Campbell's Chunky themed car? Would you trust it? I thought he was gonna give you another gun. Yeah, I thought there'd be a gun in the soup. Surprisingly, not a gun in the soup. Wild. Just put this is how it works, right? This is how this works, right? It works that way, right? That's how electricity works. I can just put a bolt where a fuse is supposed to go, and that just does that job, right? Electricians seething. Any tradesmen in the chat? You ready to get really mad at Videos Game? Any tradespeople in the chat ready to get fucking righteously angry that I just put a bolt in there? It wouldn't work, it wouldn't work. It's not gonna have enough conductivity. This is bullshit, this is bullshit. Could you just put a bolt in there? I'm just gonna pass the current through. That's all that a fuse does, right? No, it makes sense. All right, cool. You just put a bolt in there. All right, justifying it. I get it. There's something fucked up going on. Something crazy. Not only is this place all kinds of fucked up, but dare I say that this place is also kind of fucked up and crazy. I am not lying when I tell you this, but there is something fucking awful happening here. Well, who put these bodies in here? I don't know. Would human flesh be good as insulation? Like, let's figure that out. Let's write that down. It wouldn't be, because it would rot. But like, what if human flesh didn't rot? Would it be good? And like, how? Okay, an example. The Monster House has meat inside of it, right? How good is the Monster House meat? How good is the Monster House meat, and is it viable as insulation? Does it keep the old guy from the Monster House nice and warm? But wild that it would just be a bolt. I mean, I guess why a bolt instead of a fuse? Would it just be really weird for that old guy to be eating soup with a fuse inside of it? I mean, it's just as weird, IMO, for him to be eating soup with a bolt inside of it. So like, why does it have to be a fuse versus why does it have to be a bolt versus a fuse? Because it could have worked probably exactly the same if it was a fuse. I'm just thinking about that. Like, regardless of whether or not it's a fuse or it's a bolt, you got it because the priest was eating it in his soup. Yeah, and why does it need to be a bolt? Why not just grab a pair of doctor equipment? I mean, to be fair, I mean, if you start thinking about this stuff, you poke hole in any older survival horror, any media inspired by it is the thing. Like, yeah, why can't I just grab, like, I don't know, like statue penis and put a statue penis in here instead? Won't that conduct electricity? What if that conducted electricity, huh? You say it doesn't? What if it did? Personally, I think my main character should just grab the bolt with her bare hands. It would be funny. Then you could hear the and then just give me a funny death screen. I would love a survival horror game where halfway through you just get, like, hyper magical superpowers and it just trivializes everything. And I mean, Resident Evil already does that, but instead of magical superpowers, it's just gun. Which, like, fair, I get it. Having the ability of, having the magical ability of just gun is pretty good. And then the gun get larger and larger and larger. And then eventually you're just shooting the zombies and you're only worried about the bosses. But I mean, at the end of the day, what if I was fighting zombies and monsters and scary creatures, and then I could shoot lightning through my hand? Well, I don't have any health. Oh god, he's still alive. And I'm dead. Never mind. I opened pause while the statue was doing his thing. Good bit. Good bit. I gotta redo all that elevator shit now. Good bit. Love getting caught in the scary hallway with the guy who does AoE damage in my survival horror video game. Love me when the enemy uses attack of opportunity and then just slam me into the sidewalk, cracking my head against the pavement like some delicious little walnut. I love having a walnut for a skull, and every enemy thinks it's just a sweet treat for them to eat. I love having a walnut for a skull. A lot of squirrels breaking into my home trying to crack my head open to get to that yummy, yummy meat. It'd be fucked up if an animal evolved ever to do that. Like giant squirrel, huge otter. Like, you know how otters like slam clams against rocks? Giant squirrel, giant otter. Terrifying. They're gonna grab you and crack you against the rocks. Take all the sweet meat out of you. Get into that yummy, violent pink goo. Giant otters are a thing. I know what an otter means. LOL, lol. Otters even have favorite smashing rocks? I mean, if I go, I hope it's a giant otter, the animal, and he just smashes me against the rocks. I clarified. I hope there's a giant otter, the animal, and he just cracks me open against the rocks. Still alive, so I'm gonna, oh, I hate that. Time pauses in the menu, but not for the statues. I hate that. Rise. Arise. Chicken. Chicken. Arise. Arise. Chicken. Chicken. Arise. Arise. Chicken. Chicken. Arise. Oh, is this a boss? Oh, I might have made I made a huge error. Huge error. Huge error. Big error. Nope. Fuck off, bozo. Fuck off, Baldy. Baldy before he was basic. Baldy when he was advanced. Oh, bitch. I fell for it. Got him. Get balded, bitch. Brendan, I love Brendaniel's dated references. They refill my milk bones. Oh, I gotta make them even more dated now. That's it. I gotta make my references even more dated. That guy was crazy. Somebody must have set him up the bomb. Man, that guy was walking around like Icon has cheeseburger? That's so fucking insane. You're the man now, dog. You're the dog man now, dog. You're the dog man now. God, I would hate it if I had the ability to point at somebody and yell, "You're the dog man." Now, and then they turn into a werewolf. That'd be fucked up. You could have a really lucrative business setting that up, though. People would pay thousands to be turned into a werewolf, even if they couldn't control their hunger. They would pay so much money. They'd pay thousands, maybe even $1 million. If you had a superpower and you could point at somebody and say, "Dog man," you could make so much fucking money. You go to conventions, you just stand around, "Hey, do you want to be a dog man? I've always wanted to be a dog man. Awesome. Come over here." You're gonna be so full of cash, flush with cash even. But there are going to be a lot of dog men out there. See, here's the plan, right? Is we're gonna have a lucrative business opportunity. A lucrative business opportunity. Wherein I buy up as much silver as I can, almost bankrupting myself. I start turning people into werewolves. I, with my silver bullet industry, Immediately start making a crazy amount of bank. Nobody will suspect because nobody's going to believe that there's going to be a guy with the power or the ability to just turn people into werewolves. But Brendan, what if they think you're trying to manipulate the market like a loser? Well, I will be manipulating the market like a loser. I'm just going to be okay. The plan is manipulate the market like a loser, own and be the #1 silver bullet manufacturer, take all the money I earn, take half of it, donate it to various charities, and keep the rest. I ain't need that much money. If I'm like the #1 silver bullet manufacturer, I'm not gonna need that much money, right? Just a little money for a food, just a little money for a snack, just a little money for a home. But I don't need like yacht money. I don't need yacht money, I just need yacht money, you know what I mean? If you're a Zoomer or Gen Alpha, you're totally gonna get this. I don't need yacht money, I need yacht money. You got that one? Write that one down. Baby. Who put these bodies here? I don't know why I thought. Imagine you're sitting outside and in front of your neighbor's lawn, there's just a big pile of saran wrapped bodies, like 20 or 30 of them, and your neighbor comes out and he says, "All right, bud, who put these bodies here?" That's it. I'm fucking steamed. All right. Who put these bodies here? Who did this? Who put all of these bodies all over my yard? I have to seed the lawn today. Who put these bodies here? Let me tell you something. You know what's crazy about this toilet? Okay, this toilet right here, I have a story to tell. I've told this story before. This is one of Brendan's 10 stories, but I will tell this story again because it's relevant. When I was a kid, my grandfather lost his leg. He had a blood clot, and he got a part of it removed, and then they just took the whole leg a few years later. And for a while, he was walking around with a prosthetic leg, and then he just kind of half gave up on the prosthetic leg and was considerably less mobile. So, that specific toilet right there on screen, when I was a kid, was placed in the living room of my grandparents' house. And I would stay there every summer, and it was there in the living room so that my grandpa could get up off the couch, get up onto that toilet, shit, my grandma would take the bucket, put it in the real toilet, and flush it. Now, one day, my grandpa and my grandma I can't tell you if this was messing with my little brother, but they paid my little brother $10 to wipe his ass. So my grandpa paid my little brother $10 to wipe his ass, and that toilet is the toilet that was in the living room of my grandparents' house. Was your grandpa dangerously obese? Yeah, he was a large guy. Anyway, if you ever wanted to know, peek a little bit into the nightmare. Oh, that body gone. That specific toilet right there was in my grandparents' living room for quite a while. Hi. Why'd that do that? God and what an awful place to die. Who put all these bodies here? That's a medical toilet. Does it count as a plastic chair? No, I don't wanna count it. You want me to rate it? I don't wanna count it. I don't wanna think about it. I don't think a normal toilet counts as a plastic chair either. It's a toilet, not a chair. Is a toilet a chair? You sit there, you shit there. Like, really though, is it a chair? So one of these door is a poo-poo and a pee-pee door. Would that mean I gotta go? Oh! That was scary, dude. That was scary, dude. A body was hidden inside. You can tell I was so scared by the sounds I made. Every chair is a toilet if you're brave enough. Yeah, but every toilet isn't a chair. You do have the ability to shit in any chair, so technically every chair is a toilet. If you're strong enough, all toilets are chairs. Okay, riddle me piss then. Squatty potty. What about the toilets that are like a hole in the ground? How is that a chair? Check, mate, balls, busted. How's that a chair? You don't sit on it. Not all toilets are chairs. Those are urinals. No, they're not. There are toilets. There are straight up toilets where they're on the floor. Haven't you seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? There are toilets that are on the floor and you squat above the hole and you poop in there. Brendan, you don't shit in those. You can look it up. Floor toilet. Look it up. Google it right now. Google floor toilet right now. I fucking dare you. You're like, Brendan, floor toilets aren't real. They don't exist, Brendan. Okay, expand your mind a little bit. Those are urinals. I know what you're talking about. They're not. There are also ones that you poop in. There are squatting toilets you poop in. The floor toilets. You do shit in them. There are floor toilets. Do you not know about floor? Okay, you're making me fucking stop the stream just to talk about floor toilets. There are literally guides for them, and I don't know if I'm the one who has to be like fucking telling you this info. There are guides for them. Here is a guide on how to use a squat toilet. without any viscous imagery. Roll up pants. You fucking squat down. You shit in the floor. You shit in the floor toilet. It has a hole big enough to poop in. You shit in it. You wipe your butt. You don't flush the toilet paper either. You throw it away. You master the squat. You remember, master the squat. Is a hole in the ground a toilet? Isn't it a toilet if it has the requisite plumbing? What makes a toilet a toilet? What makes it a toilet, fools? Is it not the plumbing that makes that a toilet? Is it not your mom's plumbing that makes her a toilet as well? Fucking got him, baby! Got him. Fucking done and dusted. Did she not shit when she's in pain? Does she not piss? So then a porta potty isn't a toilet. A porta potty is a toilet because it's toiletularly. A hole can also be a toilet if it is okay. A toilet is a receptacle for shitting, all right? A toilet is a shit receptacle, a receptacle for shitting. For poo and for pee, maybe. A urinal is a receptacle for pee. That's why it's got urine in it. Toilet, because your ass do be toiling in the poo mine. Anywhere that you squat your plump dumper in, if you squat your plump dumper in a hole or a receptacle made explicitly for the excrement of waste, then indeed it is a toilet. I thought you said it had to have plumbing. Nah, I take that back. I was wrong. Fully admit I'm wrong. A toilet is a receptacle for human waste, for solids. Nah, I will cleanly say Streamer was wrong for real, right? Toilets, you can shit anywhere. It's snowing on Mount Fuji. Shit, that's 7. I was trying to haiku that. But anyway, yeah, no. I was wrong, but I will double back, spin around a little bit, do a cool kickflip, and say a toilet is a receptacle for waste. That makes much better sense. It's a lot better. Okay? Okay. It is a place where you poo and a place where you pee. Maybe both. Maybe you're shitting and pissing in the toilet. Regardless, a toilet is a receptacle for waste. There are squat toilets. They are real. They do exist. Just like when Santa Claus sees the M&Ms and they see him, and he says they do exist. He does exist. It's just like that. They exist. They're real, okay? You write that down? Are you writing it down for the toilet quiz? Because, like, I will admit, saying that it just has plumbing, incorrect. I was incorrect. I am man enough to admit when I am wrong sometimes. Not all of the time, but some of the time, because I am a human. A toilet is a receptacle for waste. If you say that chair is a toilet and you poop in that chair, I guess that chair is a toilet then. But not, okay. Any chair can be a toilet, but not all toilets are chairs. That's where it ends. I have no more to say on the subject. I had a lot to say about toilets, Shelby. I'm mad, I'm furious. They're twisting my words in the winds, psycho style. But does that mean a sink is a toilet? Is a sink a proper receptacle for human waste? With a little bit of stomping, it could be. Garbage disposals. If you shit in a garbage disposal, I'm sorry, but that's just too fucking far, Buster. That is made for food, and you cutting a turd, cutting a fat log into the garbage disposal is gonna make mom real fucking mad. What's Brendan's opinion on baby metal as a music genre? Baby metal? Are you talking about the band Baby Metal? I like Baby Metal. I like the band Baby Metal. Are you talking about or Baby Metal where it's like, what's the fucking... I was trying to say Goo Goo and Gaga with like a metal scream, but I don't think I can really do one. It's like the fucking... And it's just like baby noises. Like what if it was just... It's just like... Baby metal is in kids singing metal. I mean, yeah, go for it, I guess, huh? That's Elmo, not Baby. Yeah, that's Elmo stuck in the McRib machine. They're pulling more meat out of his bones. Elmo stuck in the McRib machine, what a very specific image. I mean, where do you think they get the McRib from? Elmo. When, in the 1960s, when they invented the Grimace, they stole the original Elmo, they put him in a lab, and they conducted secret experiments on him. Now, Grimace wasn't made by the Jim Henson Company, so it's unknown how they got Elmo when the Grimace was created. And eventually, when the McRib was introduced, it's all Elmo meat. It's the only way that it makes sense. It's not a processed pork patty. There's no way. They take it right out of Elmo. Elmo is turned into a great beast underground, beneath the McDonald's. They're ripping the meat out of him. They gave him big guy juice. Now the original Elmo is 50 to 100 miles underground. And and they're taking the McRib out of him. Why do you think the McRib is such a limited item? And the reason why it came back and it's like gone forever now is because Elmo finally died. And if it comes back, that means they sourced a new Elmo. Brendan, do you drink milk? Sometimes, yeah. What is that image? Clown cube? Clown cube. Real? If you were given the chance, Chad, if somebody walked up to you and gave you a first-class ticket to the Clown Cube, would you take it? Let me out of my polyhedral prison. No, you must stay in the Clown Cube. Persist in the Clown Cube. A diagram of a clown getting a colonoscopy. You know, it'd be really fucked up if I went to the doctor and it was a clown. One, I wouldn't walk in. But let's say, hypothetically, this is a Brendan who isn't afraid of clowns, right? Let's say, hypothetically, that we have a Brendan who's not afraid of clowns, and he goes to the clown doctor. Now, if the clown doctor gives you a colonoscopy, it's gonna be seltzer water, right? It's gonna be like one of those big tanks of seltzer water, and he's gonna spray it up your ass, right? Like, guaranteed. Ain't no way it's anything else. Ain't no way it's anything else. Enema. Oh, no, the colonoscopy is with the... Oh, no, a colonoscopy would be the clown doctor puts the camera up there, and then when he pulls the camera out, it's not a camera. It's a bunch of connected ribbons, and he keeps pulling, and he keeps pulling, and he... Yeah, it's gonna be the infinite hanky. Brendan, if you could make a children's TV show, what would it be about? Just 3 guys, and they live together amicably. Just 3 guys, and they live together, and they have a lot of tea. Just 3 guys, they hang out, and they have lots of fun. Just 3 guys, but one of them's dead and the other 2 are dumb. Just 3 guys is filmed in front of a live studio audience with a real dead body. I would never be able to get my pitch through. The dead body thing would throw them. I know I'd lose. Just give it to the darkness. It's gonna win anyway. Nuh-uh. No, it won't. Shut up. Listen, as an honest member of the R Flashlights community, I know better than anyone that if I just bump a bunch more lumens in that son of a bitch, we're gonna have ourselves a great fucking day. I swear to God. Nobody in a horror video game is a flashlight aficionado. Alan Wake comes close. Alan Wake would fucking love our flashlights. That was one thing I miss in Alan Wake 2, is that there's not a bunch of different wacky flashlights you can equip. It's wild. It's only the one. Sad. Wish we had a bunch of different flashlights, all crazy style. I got bimbo brain. Look how big that fucking phone is. Speaking about bimbo brain, look how big that rotary phone is. The handle on that son of a bitch is larger than my head. I wouldn't even be able to say, I'd be able to say hello, but I wouldn't be able to fucking answer back, like hear shit. You'd have to be switching it between your mouth and your ear constantly. That's a big boy phone for a large lad. That phone too big. Huge phone. Did you just say that's for calling Clifford? Okay. Number 1, still too small, even for Clifford. Number 2, he's a dog. Dog don't talk on the phone. Blood is seeping. I'm not going to open it. Okay. Oh, it opened itself. Don't worry. Feet. That's wild shit. They'll just randomly start like fucking clattering and then just feet popping out of them. That's somebody's dream. Imagine going to like the morgue, right? And all the fucking body slides start opening one by fucking one. And then just there's feet in there. Over and under, so many feet. Whoa, that me. I love that guy. Phone. Wait, was that right? Did I? Puzzle Master strikes again! Puzzle Master is your friend! Puzzle Master wins the day! Do not care about puzzles, hey! I pressed the right button right away! See, wait a minute, toilet time again! Hey! Remember like an hour ago when we were talking about toilets for like 20 minutes? Remember that? Look at this shit. That is a squat pot. It's even got leg brace. That's a toilet. It's in the game. They got squatty and potty. It's in the game.